Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary findings, and hellions of all walks of life. My name is Javante, and it's been way too long. We're back. Oh my god, it's been 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
It's been a
Ah,
month.
it's been so long. But we're back with Set Sail, a One Piece 5e actual play adventure with my amazing, beautiful cast, minus one. Sadly, Paige cannot be here with us. Wishing for a very speedy recovery. Stop bumping your noggin. But the rest of our team is here. Say hi, say who you are, who you play, and what's your favorite way to make eggs. We're gonna start with Dreki.
Hi, Red Panda Cola, or Cola Panda, whatever you want to call me. It's in the username. Uh, Tonight I'm playing Torvald Dreki, our half giant shipwright. And favorite way to make eggs, honestly, because it's the simplest, and apparently it's the way that my wife loves me making it for her, is scrambled. Because apparently she likes the way I do it.
Nice, we love that. Trent.
Hello, my name is Rob. I am playing Trent Simmons, resident duelist and captain of the Honor Pirates. Yes. Where's that? Where's the sound cue? It's not working. Okay, fair enough. Captain of the Honor Pirates. As far as eggs go, my favorite way is a triple decker egg sandwich with chili sauce and chutney. And if you know the reference, you're pretty awesome. Also, I've actually tried it. It's pretty good.
I feel like I might know the reference, but I don't want to say it because I also don't know.
It's Red Dwarf. It's a British sci-fi sitcom that you should definitely watch. And they didn't specify what kind of chutney, but I tried this specific sandwich out. It was very good. I make it every time I get a chance. I use sriracha for my chili sauce.
As you should. Ren.
Hello, I'm Luke. I'm playing Ren. I'm pretty pro egg in general. I'm gonna say I like soft-boiled eggs. You put them in ramen and stuff. That's pretty good.
And
I'm
then
so bad at soft boiling them. I'm so bad at it.
and then it's me. Hi, I'm Javante. I'm your DM. And I like poached eggs because I'm bougie. And a nice just pair of poached eggs with steak. My camera just decided to go
Wow.
blurry
Wow.
right when I said that. And I can't
It has an
fix-
active vendetta at this point.
It really hates me.
Apparently, it has an issue with your taste in eggs.
It
You
just
have
I don't know why it does that, and you know what? It'll autofocus on its own time because that's how this works. Um, Ren, you're the one that has the notes. What happened? What happened
4 weeks ago.
Yeah, and
You
it
know
would have
what?
been
You know
fine.
what? I'm gonna give you a challenge before you turn to that page of the notes. If you could tell me what happened 4 weeks ago without looking at your notes, I'll give you and the entire party a little gift for this session.
Um, See, now you've gamified it, so I'm locking in.
Okay,
What
let's
happened
go.
last time was that I missed the beginning of it, so this is a little messed up that this is happening. But I believe what happened at the beginning was that Scarlett and Trent had their conversation. They At least that's what was happening when I got here. So my bad if there was something before that. But they were chit chatting about some issues that they have had with each other and getting those straightened out and getting priorities as a crew set. Um, as they kind of resolved that, they called Ren and Dreki over, who also affirmed like, yeah, we're a crew, we're all working on a team, we're good. After that, we were like, okay, we got to go back to Elizabeth's ship due to the deal we made. At that point, everybody kind of split up. Trent was training on the deck with Garu, or however his name is said,
Mhm.
the werewolf guy. They were sword fighting. Dreki, I believe, was also on the deck for most of it, talking to some of Elizabeth's family, her little children clone things that are also here. Scarlett, who was not as tied to the ship as the rest of us due to the way the deal was, went under and came up and found a bunch of bodies and then was talking to Elizabeth about the work done on her. And Ren was exploring, picked up
That
some
was when they also discovered the new scar on Trent.
right, the like lightning
Yeah.
scarf. Yes. Meanwhile, Ren was exploring, found some notes he left behind, and spent all of like 2 minutes trying to figure out his clone thing before some other little freak started talking to him, and he did. Um, and then I think we reconvened, except for Scarlet, on the deck, and I believe that's where we left off, unless I'm forgetting something.
You are correct.
Much it.
That's pretty much it. So, you and the entire team are going to get my version of inspiration for this session. So, at any point, if you all would like, you can either roll with advantage, or if you get a bad roll that you don't like, you can go ahead and re-roll that for free. Or, Will of Darkness has a little fun thing called Common Sense. If ever you are at a point where you're like, maybe this is not a decision I should be making, you can just straight up ask me, and I will tell you without doing the DM, are you sure you want to do that thing? I will just say yes or no if it's a good idea or not.
Cool.
Right, so I can do the opposite. Got it.
Yes. Hold on. There you go. I was getting one of the things situated. And then, so we begin. I would like everyone here to roll me a d20.
I got a 10. Right down the middle of the road.
5. Damn it, dice, we're not playing Mecha Hack. I want high rolls. Fuck.
Got a 13.
Ren, you wake up first, which makes sense. You've been on this ship before. You kind of understand the passage of time and how it works vaguely on the ship itself. A thing you're not used to, having been on our ship for as long a time as you have been, is that this ship doesn't seem to rock in the water. It seems to legitimately just stay still. But I suppose it's just kind of your internal nature, your own circadian rhythm works just as well as it used to. You can tell that it's rounding to about 9 in the morning when you begin to wake up. You can hear bits and pieces of like life stirring on the ship, whatever that means or entails when it comes to this ship. But for now, it does seem that you all did have a relatively peaceful sleep.
Am I like in the same room as the other two?
I was about to say, are we in the same room, or
That
were
is
we
a good
separated
question.
overnight?
Would you all have chosen to sleep in the same?
Oh, we're not leaving each other's side. I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
that's not happening.
Yeah. So at that point, yes, I would say that you all are in a kind of
Okay,
a
so-
large
so
room. It
Trent
works
is
as
the
yeah.
second awake, I think, and
Mhm.
he'll just kind of go, everyone else still alive, all in one piece.
Yep.
Jackie, and
Raise
he'll
his thumb
kick it.
up.
He'll kick at Jackie's leg.
Just
All right.
raise his thumb up.
To note, Scarlet is not in the room.
Did she
Can
go
we
back to
get
our-
out of here now? Do we have to like talk to creepy
had to
lady
s-
again?
The deal was we stayed here until 12:30, I think.
12:30. All right. Well,
But that's only, 3 hours.
breakfast, morning workout, maybe. I wonder if Garu's willing to go another few rounds. That was really fun yesterday. He didn't seem too happy about it, but it was really fun.
I think he was trying to kill you and couldn't. So
As you all are talking, you all can hear the sound of. It's kind of just this like slowly coming down the hallway.
Ah. Like literally puts his pinky into his ear like it's a dentist drill for a second.
I think I just go fling the door open and look. I'm like, what?
You can see a large, misshapen figure. I'm not saying he's not tall. He's as big as Dreki, but not as tall. And one part of him is much larger than the other. Like the leftish arm area is this like bulbous thing that is dragging against the ground as he's walking, which is causing that
Charger.
scraping noise. Um, Bluish skin, the Frankenstein-esque like bolts to the side of the neck. Uh, just still walking forward. He seems to see you look to him, and he lifts up that one big arm as you get like a "Rrr," walking forward. Elizabeth, breakfast in room.
Okay, thank you.
What's on the menu?
Egg, ham, bacon, greens, cake.
Who could ask for anything more?
He like looks because he apparently was heading over to wake you all. He looks kind of along the brig hall, realizing it's going to be a little bit to not keep walking this way, and you see him just like side shuffling to start to turn around as the arm is pressing and scraping against the hall wall as he's like turning. So just this pardon.
Can I cast
Isn't
reduce on one half of him?
isn't this ship resizable? Isn't this a thing that could be solved very easily?
So you
Yeah.
could cast reduce on one part of him. Oh, now it works.
You're bad.
Give me a medicine check.
I mean, if you just reduce all of him, he'll at least be able to get through the hallway.
That's true. And it's not a super long spell, so I'm not.
Like, Elizabeth must be doing this on purpose, right? There's only one reason why the ship isn't reshaping itself
Right.
to accommodate.
Medicine check is going to be 25.
You could cast reduce on one part of him. There's the likely thing that it just. He's an Elizabeth creation. There's the huge likelihood that if you cast
Yeah.
reduce on that part of him, it'll just fall off.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't do that. I think about that, and I look at him really hard, and then I turn around and go back in the room. Okay, guys. Are we going to breakfast with her?
I could eat.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, in theory, we only need to be here for a few more hours. We could park ourselves in this room and refuse to move, but I feel like that would make us ingracious guests.
It might also cause more problems.
Yeah, we should go.
Look, I don't want to be here any more than you do, but
No, you guys are
as
right.
long as we're here, maybe some food.
It's true. She just keeps trying to drag me into conversations that are aggravating, as you've all noticed by now, I imagine. So, all right, let's go.
How are you coping with the Ren 1 situation?
Man, so I was yesterday. I was looking around, and I think I found. I didn't tell you guys about this. I think I found his room, and um, he's not doing okay, which I guess makes sense. But he was like tracking his vitals, and not in the way that like sometimes you're like, is my heart racing too fast? Am I good? It was more like every breath he was counting. Um, and based on what's been happening to other people here, I think he thinks he's going to just die and go into tissue failure, which is probably possible and maybe even likely.
Well, I heard from Toju that a lot of the other ones were kind of just wasting away, whatever. Failing, I guess, is the best way to say that. So he was kind of being existential about it.
Yeah. So
That's all well and good, but I believe I asked how are you handling this? Your clone seems to be not doing so well. Are you doing not so well?
Um, not great.
Okay. That's let's get off of this hellhole as soon as we can, yes?
But the reason I said all of that was that I left him a note. Like it's not these people's fault that they were clones. Um, and if
No,
we could
there's
have them all not die, that would be better.
I think there's attachment problems and control issues. Deep, deep ones.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll hear from him or anything, but I
All
don't know.
right. Just checking in.
Thank you.
I know this place is rougher on you than the rest of us, and that's saying something.
In different
I
ways.
think it's just you have more history. This is our first experience, and it's not a great one.
And I
You know,
don't
since Scarlet doesn't seem to be with us.
Yeah, that's concerning.
are I mean I know I have more history here, but I don't envy your you all witnessing all of this for the first time. Are you guys good?
There's no logic to this ship.
I'm
We're
having a
all-
fantastic time.
For all intents and purposes, this thing shouldn't be sailing, and it's sailing. It makes no sense.
Yeah, you know
It's
how it's
fascinating, isn't it? And
No.
terrifying, but fascinating.
you know how it's not rocking?
Yeah, that's an even bigger problem.
It must be fins, right? It must have something stabilizing it.
It could be.
Yeah,
Or-
I'm sure it's the thing that's holding our ship.
That's what I thought. Was that he's just down there.
Yeah, I've been avoiding thinking about that particular thing.
It's
That's
hard
fair.
to, knowing it's keeping our ship. You know, the one that I spent time with.
For 2.5 more
Manu.
hours in theory.
Ren, give me a history check.
Oh good. Okay. 14?
It's the reason why the ship isn't moving has nothing to do with the creature holding your ship. You know partially that it's because this ship is, in all technical matters, a living organism.
It's treading water.
It's, yeah, it is in a sense perfectly treading water. The better way of describing it would be it's like a water skimmer or a water skater. Just perfectly sitting.
I don't like that it's essentially a bug on water.
I also don't like that Scarlet didn't notice that when she came up through the bottom.
Perception's a bitch, ain't it?
That's
Yeah.
even more terrifying.
All right. Let's go to breakfast, I guess.
Actually, a thing to note, Dreki, since you're a shipwright, I'm not going to have you roll for this. There is a level of, as ships go, with the wooding based around the sides, the ships tend to breathe, in a sense. The wood like creaks and moves. This is kind of constantly doing that, but more like when a rib cage expands out and back in.
More like it's breathing
Like it
and
breathes, yes.
not just the wood adjusting to the temperature changes in the water constantly.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
just like that.
more terrifying.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's no logic to this thing. It should not be.
And to note, Red, as you open the door once more to the cabin, the hallway is different as it no longer is the T-sunk junction. It's just now a straight hallway.
Spectacular. Onward. It's only one direction, right? So
Yep,
we'll
it is the
we'll
one
move
direction
out.
with the one door
Yep.
in the front.
All
Just-
right.
Head in that direction.
Know where we're going.
And as you head to the door is opened. You do not see Elizabeth. You do, however, see what seems to be Garrow wearing what would be his version of finery, which is mostly not bloodstained clothing. Who, as he just opens a door and gestures inside, there are several plates laid out already for you all to enjoy a nice breakfast. But you do not see Elizabeth.
Oh, should we have dressed up?
I was told to look presentable.
Well, you look spectacular. That is a wonderful outfit. I must know who your tailor is. I bet it's Elizabeth. She seems like the type. No?
Shakes his head.
He'll go and
Your secrets, I guess.
gather up his ham and eggs.
Our illustrious captain will be joining you all later to provide you with the devil fruit. She is currently occupied.
Right. The devil fruit. And there's going to be a meaningful exchange of looks, I assume, between Dreki and Trent at this time.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing verbal just yet. Of course. You know, you don't have to stay here and, like, wait on us. We can serve ourselves if you have something you want to be doing, or if you want to get some food yourself.
I've eaten already. I've had my fill.
Top and bottom or vertically? Oh, I'm sorry. You said you'd tear me in half. I'm just curious. Did you mean tear the top from the bottom, or did you mean vertically? Because one of those is much, much less my aesthetic than the other.
Which one's less your aesthetic?
I would much prefer to be separated horizontally.
Why are you talking about vivisections?
You don't want to be.
I just wanted to make clear what we were saying yesterday. I just down the middle feels awfully messy.
I also don't have the skill for that.
So at the waist it is. Excellent.
Yes.
Good to know. Just making sure I know how I am to die.
I feel like I missed a lot of you two bonding yesterday.
Oh, this guy's great.
All right.
You can. He has a smile on his face, Ren, that you're familiar with the smile, and it's very put on. It's a very like I have to be smiling right now.
I look at him and I just try really hard not to laugh, and I don't say anything to Trent.
If anyone plays Zenless, if anyone here plays Zenless Zone Zero, it's very much the Lycon, like having to be as polite as he can around people he can't stand, kind of just.
I mean, whomst among us?
Whomstead among us has never been in this situation. The meal is good. It's filling, it's comforting, and it tastes like a home meal that is both comforting and unsettling all at once.
I mean, it's unsettling because it's here.
Yeah, it's having a nice like a 3-star course in a hospital. You're like, this is what they give to people
haunted
before they
hospital.
die.
The
Like-
fact of the matter is, these are genetic scientists. There's no way that the ham and eggs we're eating are actual natural-born pigs and chickens. I think I've just
Also in the
learned to
ocean.
deal with
It's
this.
also
We're in the
ocean.
ocean. Who knows where they got this shit?
Mm. Nope, not going down that thought.
I'm not thinking about it
process.
at all as I am eating. Now, obviously, we're not talking about Luffy levels of inhaling food, but like definitely this has been a very stressful time, so he will eat definitely more than his normal fair share.
The ship. Actually, I would like everyone to make me perception checks real quick.
Oh, my specialty?
You're
Oh
looking,
boy, 'cause
you're,
that won't go well.
you're looking to beat a 15. I will tell that much.
Oh, no
Oh
worries.
yeah, because that'll go well.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I have to roll a
Oh,
number. I did not roll. I rolled a 12 total.
So, I got a 15 on dice.
I get a +9.
But-
God damn it!
Your perception.
I've got a -1.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got a 26.
All right,
Awesome. Thank you for saving us
this
both.
makes sense.
This is the one, what I hit.
Ren, you notice that like that same motion of the ship, like expanding and contracting again, that same breathing almost. But this time it shudders as if it's inhaling, and then there's something that's causing it like pain as it inhales. The best way I could say it is be since your character is a surgeon. If someone with a broken rib breathes too hard, or if they have like a lung infection, if they breathe too hard and it stops, it's that sensation as the ship kind of like shudders and then goes back. And Garo like visibly seems to like ear flicks, looks up.
Is the ship okay?
The ship is fine.
What's it? Is it? Sounds like it's almost
That's
choking on something.
that's been happening recently.
You mean it sounds like it's obvious discomfort in his face?
You guys can't hear it not breathing right?
I didn't know that ships breathed in the first place.
They're not.
They shouldn't.
They don't.
No.
So does it need a doctor or a shipwright?
I look at Draki like, we're both here.
There is nothing about this ship that makes sense to me. I wouldn't even know where to start.
It
Yeah, me
wouldn't.
neither.
It wouldn't be with the ship that we have to fix.
What would it be?
I think she'll explain when she comes down. And with that cryptic statement, we got to take our break slightly earlier because I got to go pick up Alexi. We'll be back in a little bit as I go and get my wife and go get food. Hang tight, everybody. We'll be back soon.
Yeah.
We're back! A Dinosaur's Tale. A movie starring John Goodman. I keep showing the stupid stuff I watch. Um,
John Goodman's been filming a movie near me recently.
that's
yeah?
I am now
awesome.
taking bets on how long until Javante's camera goes completely blurry. It's looking pretty good right now. I give it 10 minutes tops, but
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
see.
I give it 10 minutes.
Over under on 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you all are enjoying your meal, Garrow kind of does take his leave at a certain point to where just like, all right, you all are fine and you're not going to do anything to disrupt the ship. Disappears to go and take care of whatever he needs to take care of. Leaving you all alone currently in the essentially like this sort of dining room. Which without Elizabeth there feels a little bit odd. Because she's such a domineering presence.
So we have to assume that she is going to try to fuck with us with this, right?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't figure out how yet.
Do we think he'll look around and be like, obviously everything that we say is going to be recorded here regardless. Do we think they're actually going to give us the devil fruit? And if we do, Dreki, do you know what you're going to be doing about it? I think that's pretty important given the situation.
Well, getting on her ship. We're getting the fuck out of here. And then I'm eating the damn thing.
All right. Well, that's that then.
Because
I don't swim well, so if you fall overboard, it's going to be on Scarlet to get you back up. I'm still figuring out the whole viscosity thing that you have in the ocean.
I mean, I don't know how it is up in the sky, so I can't say I'm sure it's the same. All I know is that it's gonna make working on this ship a lot harder without a dry dock. I'll deal with it.
Figure something out. Do you not have lakes in the Sky Islands? Do you not have any bodies of water?
I mean, yes, small ones, but like nothing you could sail a ship like this over.
Huh. I hope that we get to go there eventually. I'm very curious about where you're from.
Out of character, the fucking One Piece nerd in me is like, it's water, but not water.
There's something up there, kind of, sort of. And the thing is, Trent has no way of like describing it. You just have to kind of like
Experience it.
not really. It's not really the same thing is all he can really say. Like, no, we don't really have
isn't.
we don't have this thing with this endless liquid out there, this very dense liquid, by the way. That's not a thing we have up there, not really.
Ironically, I'm pretty sure the clouds are probably just the same thing, just clouds. Because let's be honest, all clouds are is water vapor.
I'm going to have so many questions when we go there about how any of you are alive if you don't have water. But I will save it.
It rains.
Okay. Then why is the water not in? Okay. I'm not. This doesn't feel like the time.
Ben, we're on a ship that by all means should not fucking exist.
But
I think
somebody made
that's-
this exist is the problem with it. This is someone's fault.
That's even worse. Somehow that's worse.
The door to this hall opens up, and you can see Elizabeth just like pushing the door open. She has a cart that she's wielding behind her. Ren I'm not going to be roll for this. She looks a little bit more pallid than normal. Kind of almost like she's either woken up or went through something that's giving her a bit more of a pale complexion than her typical, like, put uponness. But as she sees the group of you, she kind of straightens herself out a little bit. wheels the cart a little bit more. Could I have someone help me with this, if you don't mind?
Of course. What can I help you with?
Just help me wheel it into the room, if you would.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So, as you're kind of helping her wheel it along, it's a little bit heavy. There is only a single item that has a cloth over it.
I am strength 8.
It's heavy, but it's enough that with both of you wielding it, it can maneuver. But there's a single item onto it that has a cloth covering on the top. It looks like it's in a cage. And she wheels it forward, just kind of sets it to the side. Thank you so much.
What do we got here?
Your gift.
Am I allowed to open it now or do I have to wait?
Oh, why not have Dreki open up his present?
I'm sure this is going to be done in good faith and it's going to be fantastic.
Finishes the mouthful of food he has and gets up and heads over. Because while he probably would normally eat more like closer to Luffy, not this case, not here.
I don't know what's in this.
I don't like this shit.
It's all just molecules, man.
Everything is made of the smallest things of all. Circles.
Uh-huh. Circles on circles. He'll walk over and assuming he's allowed, grab the sheet to start pulling it off of what it is.
Yep. As you lift the sheet off, you see what is inside of a sort of glass case. For those of watching the stream, the fruit that is placed at our side, you see a blue fruit with several spirals going along the sides, and almost
Wait, I'm not looking.
A almost iridescent greenish blue stem coming off of it that also spirals out. Your gift.
He will kind of stare at it in wonder, mostly because other than the three times that they met Fosh, I think, with that one fruit in the cage that is way too much fucking money for them to afford. This is the only second time he's ever seen the fruit in his life. And you know that I'm just gonna say it out because I'm sure everyone's felt this. The sensation of you can't believe it's in front of you for something you've wanted for so long. So it's almost a trepidation of I don't even know if I should just because I can't tell if it's real or not. And being on the ship that we're on doesn't help it. The disbelief at all either. The whole night's been rough.
So Trent will nudge at Dreki. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thanks. Usually, better, but now he's awkward just because it's weird still. And he'll grab it gently, like just take the cage up and pick it up into his hands.
She smiles, pulls up her seat and sits in it, kind of folds her hands, and then the other hands underneath those ones. You held up your end of the bargain. I'm happy to hold up mine.
Are you having issues with the ship?
She pauses, and you see her fingers dent a little bit in her hands. Not with the ship.
Is everything all right?
Just she seems to think about what she wants to say. Nothing that time can't fix. She looks over to Dreki, and that weariness of wanting to say more seems to fade as she focuses on the fruit. Well, I've only ever seen what happens when I consume a devil fruit. And as much as studying on my own form is fine, I am fascinated to see what happens if you eat a devil fruit.
He'll silently look between the two, like almost realizing that's what this is about, and kind of silently asking if he should here.
This wasn't part of the deal.
It's not. I'm asking politely. I have no untoward things, it's simply a fascination.
If I know anything about these fruits, which I mostly do not, but I do know that the longer that's in your possession, the more danger you're in, because there are always others that are tracking these things. Yes? If it's in your possession, if you're determined to eat it, and we've already discussed the benefits and negatives of that. If you're going to eat it, it's probably best if you do so now. I don't see any benefit in waiting.
Fair enough. And he'll.
But it is your choice, of course.
Yeah, no, I've waited long enough. And he'll, assuming it's easy, just open it.
Yeah.
Take the top off of the case or whatever.
It's literally just a glass case.
Yeah. He'll open it and then reach in to grab the fruit, which I'm sure his hand probably dwarfs it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, well, weirdly, kinda, the devil fruits are big.
Oh, I know they're big.
It's your hand's palming a basketball. Like, it's still, you got a good grip on it, but this is huge.
We're talking oversized basketball or standard basketball?
We're talking, like, devil fruits by themselves are like the size of a cantaloupe. And the Goro Goro Nomi is big. So, yeah.
He'll be holding it, so it pretty much like, yeah, probably a basketball for most people and a small watermelon for him, if that.
Yeah, like a personal watermelon.
Uh-huh. He'll just kind of look at it and like, oh, bottoms up, I guess. And starts moving to eat it.
She's just...
We are so taking pictures of both him consuming it and what happens afterwards.
She's just watching, fascinated. As you begin to eat it, can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh boy, sure. Get my sheet up on save. I'm not gonna say a damn thing about till I roll. That's a 17.
So, I just took a bite of my Wendy's double bacon cheeseburger there. As you take the initial bite, you can already feel what seems like electricity gathering in your chest, and then that begins to course through you. As it hits your stomach, to begin, the taste of a devil fruit is, they're not regarded as tasty things. The closest approximation to it is just like if you're eating a fruit salad, but every fruit just tastes like the honeydew and cantaloupe that it was next to, you know? Hint of strawberry with a bunch.
Old honeydew and cantaloupe, because fresh is actually really good. It has flavor. The older it is, the more bland.
Yeah.
And tasteless.
You only need one bite, though. It's fine.
No. You gotta eat the whole thing, buddy.
You gotta eat the entirety of it.
And so that first bite goes in, and that's the taste initially. Then it hits your stomach. And then it's just ozone.
You're so adorable.
Which is this it's the smell first, and then the sensation of something sparking into your stomach. And that moves through you again.
I know.
Now you're not in pain, and you're not going unconscious from eating it, but this is not a pleasant feeling for you.
but also not completely unfamiliar. It's
Yes.
just not controlled.
Yeah, it's just not controlled.
What?
For the rest of you that are seeing this, it's eating and then having like pause for a moment as if like, all right, well, that was awful. Give me a second, and then eating again. Um,
You're okay.
you are also seeing though that as he's consuming this, his blood vessels are starting to glow, this vibrant blue color, and you can see like electricity tracing through the vessels and the veins. And Trent, I will note as you're seeing this electricity like racing through, that scar starts to itch.
Hmm.
As you begin to get to like the end of the devil fruit, coming up to where like you just kind of have the stem left essentially, which you have to eat as well. This is consuming the entire fruit. Um, that sensation is fading, but now it's almost like your body seems weightless. It's like even though you're standing, it's like your body's trying to float upwards or is being pulled in a few directions. As you like finally finish off the stem and there's like this moment's pause and then your entire world just goes dark.
I suppose I wouldn't know if I'm still standing or not. What
You
did the
you
rest
cannot
see?
tell. The rest of you just see Drecky's body go rigid. Drecky, you are still and silent for a moment before you can hear in this darkness. You who've consumed me, my essence, my strength. What is your name?
Unsure if I'm speaking out loud or in whatever vestigial consciousness I'm in at the moment, if that's even the right word I'm using. He'll simply say, Becky.
Your full name.
Torval the Dreki.
You, Torval D. Dreki, consumer of the Goro Goro no Mi. You see a bit of light begin to shine in this area, almost like lightning racing across a dark black sky. And then you see a foot form out of this lightning, landing on the ground in front of you. And then a second. As this form begins to take shape in front of you, you can see two massive arms stretch out, clutched in both hands, this like double spiked implement. As the form begins to step forward, you can see on its back a series of drums with different shapes on them. As he moves, he swings one arm out and hits one side as this lightning arcs across. This face that forms, this almost Oni-like structure. And as its eyes look down to you, it begins to crouch. I am Raijin, guardian of lightning and thunder, originator of the Goro Goro no Mi. To what end do you seek to utilize my power?
Just trying to figure out the best way to wording this. Uh, he'll take the moment, much like myself, to figure out the right way of wording it before speaking. To liberate the downtrodden from the ones who want to abuse and take advantage of them.
Torval D. Dreki, wielder of my lightning, crafter of my thunder. May your name shake the earth as mine does. May your will be my instrument. As its hand like clenches and strikes at the topmost drum, all the darkness fades out, and you find yourself still standing in the ship. For the rest of you, you all could see Torvald try to speak, but their lips like only purse. No sound escapes. But as this seems to fade away from them, their head kind of snaps forward, and you are fine.
Kind of look down at himself. I'm assuming I look fine, but how do I feel?
All at once, weightless, but pulled in different directions, which you notice the directions you're being pulled are either towards implements like metallic instruments or just what seems to be sticking out. You do feel stronger, but in a very vague sense of like contained energy.
So, like, anybody with ADHD.
Yes, for sure.
Unable to stand still for too long.
This is ADHD before Adderall. Like, oh, good. Oh, great.
Yep.
You're in a room full of unpopped bubble wrap. Like, it's...
Go time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Jackie. Can I punch you?
He'll just shift and hold his arms out towards you. Like, go for it.
So no weapons, nothing like that. Just want to see if he is in some sort of electron or electric form. Trent is going to go ahead and level a meaningful punch right at Drecky's center of mass.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pull up a thing.
Oh, this is going to go great.
So...
I'll be preparing some kind of healing something while this is happening.
I'm looking through some of the stuff for this just to see if anything.
The rules for Devil Fruit in Dungeons and Devil Fruit is really good. I like them.
Looking at it specifically, and I know which one it might fall under.
Mm-hmm.
The immunity.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say that this counts for it.
And he won't even have to make an attack roll because
you swing, your fist connects, but it connects before it hits his skin, like a layer before the skin.
Nice.
It's not like static electricity either. It is literally like your fist is just being repulsed away. Just
All right. How you feel?
lighter, almost more energetic.
Ren, I don't suppose you can take a look at him, make sure he's, I don't know, responding correctly?
All right. I don't
give me a medicine
test
check.
his reflexes and shit, you know?
Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Like, you know about these fruit things.
For sure.
No.
And a little bit. I got a 19.
As far as like physically, Drecky seems about the same. There's some small differences. His heart rate is a little bit faster, but it's
But he has a heart rate.
But he has a heart rate. It's faster, but not in the like scary faster. It's more like it's just a stronger heartbeat that's moving a little bit faster because it's having to pump blood much quicker. This being said, every other bit of him seems fine. His reflexes are good. About the same, if not a little bit more improved. What you do see, like from deducing this, is that his body is emitting bioelectricity constantly. It's not enough to be visible, But what it is doing is that it is blocking things from hitting him that hard. Uh, in stat sense, he is immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Now, I've read through this book a bit. Is this a temporary transformation, or is this just him forever now?
This is just him now. This is just him because the Goro Goro no Mi is a legendary fruit. This is the person that wielded this fruit in the anime called himself God. So there are steep drawbacks to this fruit, however. As with all devil fruits, swimming is now a no-go, among a few other things. As a thing, with that 19, I'll give you something else, Ren. There's a moment where, as you're testing his reflexes, there is this flash of that bioelectricity that you see pass over his face that looks like an Oni mask for like a split second.
We'll talk later. Actually, he remembers where we are. It seems like you're fine. Um, your heart rate is a little elevated, but it doesn't seem like an issue. Do you feel okay?
Lighter. Assuming for him it's no different from his typical methods of tapping into his means of utilizing the lightning that apparently he naturally can use anyway.
A little, but it's now like supercharged.
So he'll kind of hold out a hand away and let it start. What he'll normally thinks just a little bit, I'm sure now starts crackling more than usual before he ends up reeling it back in. I have to get used to that.
Click.
Perfect. And Ren, no drawbacks physically as far as you could tell.
I don't think so.
Fascinating. Seem to have adapted well to that, Dreki. I'm impressed.
I seem to have a natural affinity for it.
And that will make my next gift all the better. Trent. I've been informed of a few things to do with the Sky Islands and figured I would give a little bit of a gift to you. A pair of them, actually. The first, I've gone ahead and updated your maps, giving you the location of an upspout that will take you to the Sky Islands. Secondly, I've given a location on this map where you will find an island that will outfit your ship with the capability of surviving said updraft to the Sky Islands. I'm sure you will take that into good use.
I don't get a lot of news from home down here. I send back everything that I can, but do you know what's happening up in my hometown, up in my home?
Do you want me to give you the doctor answer or the friend answer?
I'll take any answers I can get at this point because, again, it seems like a great deal of the area, the folks around here don't even know that my home even exists. So I don't get a lot of news. But what I've heard is not, well, let's just say it's concerning.
There is a figure fallen from grace from down here that is causing trouble up there.
What kind of trouble?
Enough so that it is causing strife and unrest among the people of the Sky Islands. In a word, a war or a skirmish. I'm unsure of the exact specifications. That's why I figured I would give you this boon. I would assume that you would like to be up there.
Thank you.
My pleasure. A friend of Ren and a friend and to Ren's crew is a valuable person to me. So I like to do what I can.
I have no doubt.
Ren, unfortunately, I don't have many gifts to spare for you, though I have gone ahead and had some more of your equipment from the old days here sent back to your ship, as well as a few of my modified healing poultices have been placed over there for you as well, in case you ever decide to need them.
Thank you. Well, is there anything else you're wanting from us?
Not that I can think of at the moment. Though if I do have need of anything else from you, I always know how to find you.
First. All right. Are we ready to go?
Just nods
Far
his head.
beyond ready. What time is it now at this moment in the game? Are we coming up on 12:30 or are we there yet?
You were rounding up to about 12:30. It's like 12:15ish.
So we'll begin to say our goodbyes. Start doing that thing where you like slowly but definitely make your way toward the exit.
The Midwestern goodbye.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, clap your thighs a couple of times.
well, it's about time I get going, kind of, yeah.
About time to hit the old dusty trail.
Yeah.
All right, let's rock and roll.
She doesn't go to stop you all, but she is like she's not even really paying attention to any of you. She seems to now be like in work focus mode.
Cool. Sounds like time for us to.
I mean, we're gonna keep the time very specifically, right? We're not leaving until 1 minute after
Yep.
the time we're supposed to go. But yeah, we're gonna make our way up to the gangplank. The New Fortune is okay. It seems like it's been unbothered during our time in there.
It seems fine. Scarlet, you can see on the New Fortune, just like sees that you all are starting to leave and just gives a very hurried like thumbs up. Let's get the fuck out of here, kind of gesture. Peaches is also good, just kind of like leaning on the wheel, just nervously shifting it around. Very like.
I will ask because earlier when we were dealing with it, you wanted us to hear for anything in the ship. Is there anything I can now start hearing?
Look at a thing real quick. Go ahead and give me a perception with advantage because of your electromagnetic surveillance.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it. I didn't like that laugh.
Well, some of it is because he gets to use a new thing, and I think it's cool, but also because he gives a new things.
14.
So, couple bits that you can detect now. Number one, with the electromagnetic surveillance, the big guy is no longer holding your ship. Also, he's not there.
Just not there
He's
at
not
all.
there. That's number one. Number two, the ship isn't like the ship that you're on isn't creaking necessarily, and you begin to notice this as you're leaving. It matches how Elizabeth breathes.
Specifically how she's breathing.
Yes, how she breathes, you can see the ship like move.
Like they are one and the same
Yes.
almost. Assuming like this is right as we're leaving, he senses this, he'll stop at like the gangplank as he hears all of this, taking on more sharpened sense of hearing now, almost like an echolocation. Before glancing back at the ship, and then starts moving towards his other ship, knowing that they're gonna have more of a discussion about what the fuck's going on.
This is an off-game thing because I love it. Hammerhead sharks have the ability to sense the electric movement in nearby fish and literally uses that, which is why they can like deal with an octopus's camouflage or whatever, because they directly detect the electricity happening inside other creatures. It's a real thing. It actually happens.
As an animal nerd, other sharks have that too. It's called the Ampulla of Lorenzini.
It's incredible.
Allows
Pretty sure
sharks
It's overpowered
also-
as fuck.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's also how electric eels hunt in those murky waters.
Yep, it is. It essentially they are. It's an electromagnetic pulse essentially, which is really really cool. I love the animal stuff like that. When you all cross the gangplank, Elizabeth is just kind of goes. She doesn't leave the doorway to the ship, but as the gangplank is crossed, you see her like twist her hand, like just do this, and the gangplank retracts.
Trent will turn back to her as she's doing that, and he'll say, "You treated me and mine right. You did what you said you would do, and I won't forget it. Thank you.
What are
Your
we
ship is freaky as hell."
What are we without honor, Trent Simmons?
Well, that's the question I'm hoping to answer.
Take care of Ren for me.
I'm right here.
And to be honest, Ren takes care of me far more often than the reverse.
My best.
Puts a hand on Ren's shoulder. He's one of ours. That goes without saying.
She stiffens slightly, relaxes, does like a bid farewell nod, and turns and closes the door of the ship. The ship remains still and then just slowly begins to sink.
Need that.
Until it is completely gone from sight.
Nothing about that ship is right.
And the red mist.
Gone. You can see around you all now, which seems to just be open ocean.
Let's go. Let's move.
Yes. Two things. One, that creature's just gone. It's not even just underneath us. It's gone. I can hear it not there.
Okay.
That
Peaches.
ship's even more wrong than normal because it's like they're the same thing.
Peaches, please set a course for anywhere that's not here. Thank
Done!
you.
Already on my way! As the ship begins to move.
Javante, with Drekki's knowledge there, can I make a medicine check or something? It can be like disadvantage because she's not here. Elizabeth looked pale. The ship wasn't breathing right. The ship breathes with Elizabeth. What's
Go
wrong?
ahead and
with
give me a medicine check. Not with disadvantages, give me a straight medicine check.
her? I believe that is a 15. Yes.
So with a 15, I'll give you like basic conjecture. Elizabeth may have, in the time between, made modifications to the ship to be more attached to her, since the ship is essentially an extension of who she is. Elizabeth has been alive for a long time. Despite her extensive modifications to herself to do this, time catches up to everyone at some point. Elizabeth may be suffering from some medical ailment just from age that is reflecting on the ship.
She's linked herself to the ship somehow, but if she, that means if she's, it goes backward. So if she's sick, it affects the ship, which is whatever if that's just her problem, but there's a lot of people there.
There are kids there that she's created.
Yeah.
Whether they're copies or not, they are still kids.
Yeah.
They didn't ask to be made. Some of them worry that they won't make it. Apparently, the higher the number, the more iterations of them.
Right. There's nothing that we can do about it right now, but
No, it's just something I apparently can notice now.
yeah. Why do you know what's going on underwater?
I say hear it. It's hard to explain. It's probably the same reason why you're not able to hit me. And looks at Trent.
Hmm.
I feel lighter, more energetic. It's almost like I'm hearing, but not. I guess sense. We'll have to still figure. It's more than I'm used to, and you already saw I could.
Are there
Punch
any
people.
fish near the boat or near the ship right now? Wait, hold for just a moment, and Trent is going to go and try to grab his fishing rod. Are there any fish near the ship right now?
This is about to be really funny. Please make me a perception check with advantage.
Who, me?
Yes. I have to roll.
Oh boy, that's a natural 20. Too bad it's a -1, so that's a 19.
So it's a
It's-
19.
yeah.
Great.
Well, yeah, that's about right. There's a few fish. You kind of can't tell exactly what fish there are because just being able to detect the thing doesn't mean you could. It's not like true echolocation. You just can
Yeah.
sense. The thing is that you can detect like, oh, there's a bunch of fish, and then there's like a weird-looking fish. It's like a fish that's. It's not like It's not like in under the water. He's like on the water. There's a. Oh, that's a boat. There's a fish in a boat. There's a fish, as a rowboat like hits the side of the ship.
We have a guest. Do I at least know the general direction of the fish?
Yeah. Yeah, he's to the. What is the right side of a ship?
Starboard.
Starboard. On starboard
So
side.
left side's port, starboard's right side.
Yes.
Then you have aft and
Fore and
stern.
aft.
Fore and aft.
Yeah.
So starboard
like that.
side, you can detect where the fish in the boat is.
So we have a guest starboard side. And what about the actual fish?
It's everywhere. Like there's just fish. It's the
Just in
ocean.
general. Yeah.
I hate to say this, Trent.
No, that's fair.
Fish in the ocean.
Most of the ocean is empty, I will have you know.
That's true. That is true. I did just encounter sand fleas in Orlando, so yeah.
Sorry, we have a guest. What's happening? Why do things keep happening? I'm gonna go try to look and see who's here now.
Yeah,
All right,
let's
yeah.
figure out who's here.
Going over to the
Never
starboard,
end.
going over to the starboard side, you can see a small rowboat. It's like a typical looking rowboat. About the only thing that is fancy about it is that there's a little canopy that's been like erected on the top of the rowboat.
I swear to God, if a hand walks out from under there, I swear to
No.
God.
And
It
then
felt like a fish.
And then as like you see you see the canopy, you then see a moray eel like head just move under the canopy and look up.
What?
Hello. I was just
Posh.
here.
How are you? Why? How?
I was just going up to catch some fish. And see your ships here.
Fosh, skip it. What are you selling?
I sell things. What do you need?
More potions would be nice, I suppose.
I can do that. I can do more potions. Give me one moment. And he goes underneath part of the canopy, fishes out.
Is Fosh here?
That makes sense. That makes sense. I heard a boat and a fish in a boat.
He sets down his case, pulls it open, reaches way too deep into the case, pulls out a collection of various potions, of which you don't actually see any that are healing this time.
Well,
Okay.
we're good on those anyway.
You see an assortment of various potions. You see one of the same strange yellow-orangish roiling liquid. This one's in a much larger bottle.
That was the haste
Haste,
potion?
yes.
Fuck yes.
In a much larger bottle this time. And then you see a series of smaller vials that he sets out.
What are those?
I found these scattered around on a couple of islands. They are mystery vials, as I haven't decided to drink them. I have deduced that they're not poisonous. But I don't know what they do. Jesus Christ. Sorry, so I let off a firework like right next to my window.
I heard that one.
I don't like that. I have determined that they're not poisonous, but I also don't know exactly what they do. So I'll sell a lot of them for 20 berry. And then this one, as he sets like his hand on the big one, is a extra, more potent version of the haste. It will last far longer, but its effects, if imbibed and concentration is broken, can be a bit more severe. I'll sell that for 150 berry.
I will never understand how you keep your business afloat, Fosh. I will take it.
Hey, it's on a rowboat. He gestures to the boat.
I deserved that.
I'll take these mystery vials here.
He gathers them, puts, slowly grasps them into one hand and then puts it into a pouch. The most, Crown Royal pouch that you could possibly think, ties that. Yeah, that.
My dice bag?
Yeah, your dice bag. Attaches that to a pole and raises it up towards you all because he's not getting out of his boat.
Javante was gone, but during the break, Panda and I were talking about Crown Royal bags. That's
Yeah,
really
because
funny.
I just happened to notice you coming. I'm like,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I just know.
That's so funny.
I adore, by the way, that everyone's reaction to Fosh showing up was just this, oh no.
Not this guy again.
These two are like, oh no. I'm just like, yes. Poor Fosh.
As he lifts the bag up for you.
Assuming I have the longest reach out of everybody,
Yeah, for sure.
will reach down and grab it for them and haul it up.
You?
Does anyone want the extra potent haste?
Trent was grabbing.
I'm definitely taking that one, yes.
150 berry, hold on. He puts that in a much larger bag. Again, the same process. Lifts it, holds it out.
Grabs it, brings it up, hands to smaller potion, mystery potions going to Ren.
He then,
Larger potion
he
going
then as he
to
lowers the pole,
Ren.
sticks it through a bucket and lifts the bucket up. Put your berries in that. Thank you. Lowers that down.
Do you have change for 200s?
I think I could find some. Yes, go ahead and throw it in.
No, you know what? Keep it. It's fine.
Okay.
Just go ahead and keep it.
Thank you
Do you have
kindly.
anything else?
I have some fish. I have the.
We're obviously gonna get the fish for Scarlet.
I have the devil fruit. For the fish, I'll take 15 berry. I only have caught the one so far, but it's a bit of a big one.
Screw it. I'll buy it.
All right.
15 berries.
He
Give
reaches
it-
into the box once
God.
more and
we
hauls
go.
out an entire marlin.
All right. We'll grab it by its sword nose and
Yeah.
drag it up.
Only you may get this reference, but it's the most. Oh my god! Put it back.
It's so big.
uh,
What are you? What's the current price of the devil fruit? I feel like it changed before.
999, 999, 994.
Keeps going down. We'll keep checking.
He nods. I also have found a couple other things while I was exploring the islands. I found an arm. See, to think about that, like, for a moment. Don't know why we would get rid of a good arm, but I've discovered that. I have found a few scattered map pieces. I've also discovered shards of, I think, a sword and a hat.
What kind of sword shards?
A sword. Not sure. I'm not a sword connoisseur.
I'm not
Connoisseur.
normally a hat guy, but if it's a good hat,
He reaches in, pulls out. It looks like a feathered cap, like a musketeer-esque feathered cap.
Right.
He, like, holds that out.
Ah.
It does have a skull and crossbones emblazoned on the front. Dreki, give me a
How much
history
is
check.
Okay. And we'll also ask.
I mean, it might
How
get in the
much is the
way.
hat?
It's like a perfect pirate right there.
It's 20,
12.
25 berry. 12 is enough. This hat does belong to a known pirate. Relatively well known. Because slight history to this. This is a pirate that did end up actually going through the Grand Line. This belonged to. Hold on while I pull up his exact
Did he
freaking
say 25 berries?
25 berries. I have to find his name. One moment. I have my list.
I'm not
Ricky's
saying you have to
paying for
wear
it.
it.
I
But
feel like Fosh is a secret billionaire and is just like giving us shit.
these prices are crazy.
This belonged to Jean Paul's Grave, who is a well-known pirate. In terms of his fame, he's definitely under, like, Goldie Roger and Zebek, but in the same sense, he's a known, like, juggernaut of a pirate. But he was also kind of famous for his, he never went as a pirate. He was never captain. He was Gentleman Jean Paul Grave.
Gotcha. So it had more honor generally.
Yes. His crew, known as the Dandy Pirates, essentially their entire goal was more the aesthetic belief of piracy, less so than the crime. This isn't to say that they weren't a threat. Jean-Paul Grave was known to have taken down, at one point, a battalion of the Royal Marines by himself. So he's not weak, but he is very aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, where did you find that?
Around.
Yeah, we'll take
Okay.
it and pays it. Here. Trust me, it fits you.
He raises it.
Yep. Gives the berries and takes the hat. Holds it out towards Trent.
You know, I actually kind of wish you hadn't done that because I don't really want it.
Just try it on. You don't have to wear it forever.
Look, I came here to write my own story, right? I didn't come down here to continue some other pirate's tale.
You don't want to wear a cool pirate hat. Just once.
Okay, just once.
Just
All
once.
right, just once. He'll go ahead and put the pirate hat on.
As you put it on, it smells like cedarwood, like a cologne.
Once everyone is satisfied,
Hang on,
he's.
Where's your thing that you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I ran out of pictures that I
okay.
can take.
Fine.
I took too many of the transformation.
One moment as another that bastard lifted up, and you see a very similar picture-taking device is held out.
Oh, how very convenient, Fox.
Gosh. You have won me over.
Thank
Strong.
you,
Thank
Fox.
you.
Yes, I figured you'd like a souvenir.
I did ask about the video taking dial at some point. If that's a thing that you can find, I would still pay a great deal of my not as rapidly as I thought it would dwindling berries.
I am actually on my way to a place that might have that.
All right.
Could we see?
I'm not keeping this hat. I'm not.
We'll put it somewhere. It's okay.
I
Could we see
will be heading to Anise lobby soon. They should have that there. They have quite a few things.
You mentioned an arm and sword shards. Could we see those? Which they got?
Scraps.
Reaches in,
Oh, and map scraps. Yes.
reaches in, and pulls and pulls and pulls a massive, not a giant's arm, but in like it's actually larger than Dreki's, but like so very much a half giant, but the giant side is a bit more pronounced arm, which he found that. Rotates it. It is an arm. I found that. So make of that what you will. And then the sword shards, he like gathers and pulls out what he seems just like doesn't even reach it that far. Just takes 3 small sword shards and sets those down. I found those.
Do they look like?
They look like sword shards. They literally just look like small sword shards.
Huh.
Or like they maybe belong to perhaps a cutlass, but kind of hard to tell because they just look like sword shards.
What made you pick those up?
It is a shiny. I like
Yeah.
shiny things. Yeah, shiny.
Okay. Huh. I think we will take those. Peaches, would you want the map?
I'd love the map. Yeah. I can pay for the map, but
Oh, okay.
do waddles over, puts down 15 berries into the bucket. Map. Yeah, that's great. If I could make a request, if nobody here buys the arm, because I have no idea where we're putting that on the ship.
Yeah, I just don't want to see it.
intend to. It makes me wonder where it was found.
It is in the
I
water.
don't want any disembodied arms or hands on my ship for any
no.
time.
No.
Thank you.
It's kind of weird because like I would expect it to be bleeding, but he like rotates it, lifts it up, and there's Ren, you know what cauterization wounds look like, but it does look like the wound was cauterized as it was removed.
Something cut that off in a way that is not fun.
But I also know what cauterization looks like, given
Given your powers, yeah.
it looks like something very hot to cut that off.
Or electric.
We'll give a bit of
Very
a
hot.
we'll get a bit of a memory thing here. You all do know of one person who has a quote fiery temper.
Furiosa.
Why would you even have that? Why are you trying to sell us an arm?
I'm not trying to sell it. I just said I had it.
Why?
Why not? This is floating there. Nobody wanted it. Somebody came up with a very good arm, so I just have it. If anybody wants one. If they don't, I'll do something with it.
What? Never mind.
You don't ask Fosh his business.
This is we just solved this. The reason his prices are so low is because he's just finding shit.
Yeah. That is my secret.
Pure profit.
That is my secret indeed, yes.
Doesn't have to pay for any of it. He's just finding this shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very strange person.
I do have one more thing that might possibly interest you.
Can't wait.
He reaches into this box and pulls out a series of things first. The first thing that he pulls out, you see a wooden deck box, which he sets down, that seems to radiate a strange aura. He sets that to the side like that's not for sale here. Reaches in deeper, pulls out what looks like a horn, not like an instrument, but like a red horn with some spirals going through it. In case you wanted that. Reaches in again and initially starts to pull out what looks, this is hard to describe, but you'll understand as I'm explaining it. A sword hilt, and then it's like a bit that would rev a motorcycle, and then the brake to that, and as he pulls it further out, you can see an actual like blade, and he stops for a moment and then begins to push that back down. Like, never mind.
What was that?
I found this on my travels. Don't worry about it. That one is not for sale at the moment. I still have to examine that one, and there's other people that might need it elsewhere. The person who I may have gotten that from may need it.
Right.
But I am
We
selling.
done here?
But I am selling the horn. Because the person I got this from won't need that where they are. 250 berries.
What a horn.
Not even a little bit.
I don't know what I would do with that.
Does any... How do we word this?
Don't assign value to it just because Fosh is selling it. That's his whole grift.
Does it look like there's more to it than it actually looks like?
Yes. It looks like it has some properties. That's all I can say to that, because that's just I mean, you could give me a perception check, but it's not going to give you advantage, not hearing.
I'm
not scamming him. I'm letting him see if he gets this Easter egg.
Nope, because that's a 0.
Yeah, fuck all, man. It's a horn. It looks weird. I'll tell you the Easter egg when this is over, I guess.
No, I don't think we need a horn.
At the shaking of heads, he takes the horn and tosses it back into the box, which before it hits, it ignites for a moment as if it's on fire as it goes into the box, and then he closes the box. With that being said, I'm going to return to fishing. Trent, if you are seeking to fish, I highly recommend doing so now. It's a good time, as there's sea kings sort of circling, so it makes the fish go closer up to the ships to escape the sea kings.
Hey,
I heard.
Peaches, you got that?
I got it. We're going.
Just making sure.
You all have
Thank you. I appreciate you, Fosh.
You all have a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed your time on Elizabeth's ship. He starts to row.
Why? Okay.
How does he know about that?
I don't want to ask because he will say something more strange.
He begins to row, and that boat fades over the horizon.
Damn, he's fast.
Yeah.
You now have a series of, Luke, you can put into your inventory, a series of 15 mystery potions.
You want to know what I wrote in there already?
What?
mystery vials from Fosh, comma, not poisonous.
Not poisonous. Put that in,
Parentheses, question mark,
yeah, put that in
parentheses.
quotations, not poisonous. We don't know if Fosh can tell. Uh,
Um,
yeah, and then you have maps, an extra
Out
potent haste potion.
of all of the strange and unusual and violent and downright vile things that I have found down here since coming down from the Sky Islands, there is nothing I think that makes me fear more than Fosh.
There's something about him.
He's definitely odd, but if
Did
he's
I
just
tell
finding
you that
this
he
stuff-
did I tell you that he assaulted me in my own imagination?
You did mention that, yeah.
I think you said something about that. Yeah.
Or dosed me with something? I don't know. I don't trust him. I think we should be very careful with whatever we take from him, and under no circumstances should we take any kind of devil fruit from him, regardless of what the price is.
I'm holding a bag of admitted mystery potions. Like, okay, yeah.
No, I trust you,
Okay.
and I take my greater healing potion, which is apparently large enough to fit in one of those German
Greater-
crystal boots.
Greater haste
Like-
potion.
Yeah.
Liter haste potion. I just don't trust the guy, all right?
For my Fortnite players, this thing is close to the size of a chug.
Chug chug.
It's huge.
I'll have to do the archer thing.
Can I go look and see what equipment Elizabeth dropped off for me and maybe
Absolutely. You can if you have some free time to explore the ship for a moment. We'll probably
Yeah.
be going for another 15 or so minutes.
yeah, I'll go see what she's left and then potentially start looking at these potions and see if I can figure out what they do.
Hey, Dreki,
Yeah.
we should probably check the ship over for listening devices and disembodied hands.
Yeah. I will.
You can just throw them overboard if you find any. They'll be fine.
I don't
start
want them to
getting
be
on
fine.
Okay, then stab them. I don't know.
Sam, I don't care. Who gives a shit?
I'm not
Gives
gonna
a
murder
shit.
them. It's not their
Their
fault. They're a
hands.
horrifying abomination.
As far as what Elizabeth has left you, it is mostly a lot of your stuff from your room. To note, it is mostly like, oh yeah, here's like my old doctor's equipment that like she has saved. Also, some of my journals. There is also something that Elizabeth had given to you. It's your old lab coat when you were a part of her crew.
I'll check the pockets. You know when you pick up a coat, you have
Yeah.
one in a while and there's stuff in there. I'll
There's-
just kind of flip it over.
Checking
and-
the pockets, like some of your old like scalpels are still in the pockets.
Oh, this should not be loose. My God. All right.
Like scalpels, pencils, crumpled up notes. So it does seem like many things, she just didn't touch your stuff, just kind of left it and kept it in pristine condition.
And I'm going to put it away.
Arclight, Raid, hi.
Oh, hello. I will put that away somewhere and then go spend some time trying to figure out these potions.
All right, I'm gonna ask a question. How do you want to check these potions? Because there's the way that is going to give you as minimal information, and then there's the fun way.
I want to do it the fun way. I
Obviously.
should, but you know,
Obviously.
You could test a couple the fun way.
He literally described it as the fun way. Like,
right. You said it was fun in the name. Yeah.
Okay.
Are we here to play D&D?
I would like you to roll for me a d6 to determine how many you test in this, quote, fun way.
Cool.
Oh my god.
I went so far. That was a 5.
Oh, good. Potion number 1. I'm gonna roll now. My random table.
I couldn't tell if I was hoping to roll high or low there.
Alright, that's a All right. Dip your pinky in. Take a taste. Everything seems. Oh, it does have a slight echo, but everything seems fine initially. Um, and then steadily, as you're like giving it a taste,
You're fine.
you hear somebody else like doing the same motion, and across from you is just a duplicate of yourself doing the exact same motion, but the colors are inverted. Yes, every motion you make, it makes. Hello? It then like breaks like a piece of glass and then just falls. Just
Okay. Um, I just write down what just happened and put it aside because I have no clue what circumstance I could use that in. Well, hold on to it.
potion 2. 1. Another little taste. You like wait to see for a moment, and then all of a sudden everything like it goes dark, and you're initially startled until you move back, and then it goes bright and then dark again, as you realize that your hair has grown approximately about a foot in length.
What the fuck? What would happen if you drank this whole thing?
You know, I've got a great conditioner. That could be a good look for you.
That
I
also
suppose.
fades away within a couple like moments. Potion number 3. Another taste. Um, are you doing this alone, or are the other two with you? I have to ask.
I I think alone, but like doors open. Whoops, I just threw my pencil. Doors open. I'm not like trying to die in my room and not have them know what's going on. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go figure out what these are. See y'all in a bit.
I think when he's doing this, Drecky's going through ship trying to make sure things in here that shouldn't be, and then the hair growing part he'll stop at when he gets to the door and is just staring like what the hell is going on.
So you taste the third one, and you're like, well, that one. They all have like unique tastes, and this one tastes like a juice box, like an old school, like high C juice box. And then the table, like, shoots more into view, like it's at our eye level. Dreki, you see Ren shrink down in size, but also in age. As Ren, you de-age about 12 years.
Jesus Christ. So Ren's not that old, so he's like a young teenager, I guess.
Yeah.
So small.
Ren, you doing all right?
I don't know.
Does his voice break on that?
For sure. It's just the Simpsons teenager, just the I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
And then just like normal, shoots back up. We're on what, potion 4?
I said,
Yeah,
well,
at this point, Trent is in for the long haul. Like
Potion 4.
he is fascinated. Grab a snack. Let's go.
So you taste this one, and this one is just like an eclectic. It's like if you ate every gusher in the box.
Scarlet, get down here.
This is Scarlet like peeks around. The thing is that there's no physical change that you can see, like you can tell. So nothing physically is going on. hands are good. Everything seems fine.
Am I missing something?
So, Trent and Drekkie, as he says, am I missing something? You hear a completely different language.
Try that. Try that again.
What was that?
I don't think it did anything.
Oh, so that was another different language.
Are you angry right now?
No?
And right at the
This
no,
isn't just me,
That's
Drekkie, right?
it goes right back into like normal.
Okay.
Okay, so that was random languages.
Yeah.
Huh. But I wasn't hearing I was hearing myself in, what do they speak in One Piece? In English.
It would technically
Whatever common
it would,
tongue.
it would technically be there's like a very specific language that Poneglyph
World
used.
government standard.
The Poneglyph like that you see has its own language. That's the language you were speaking.
Oh.
Ancient language.
Yes. Last potion. This could be really funny or kind of sad, depending.
Scary.
You taste this potion. There's this moments like, okay, everything seems fine. I want you to roll for me a d4. And that's going to determine who you look at.
2.
You lock eyes with Trent. In a millisecond that your eyes lock, you are now staring at yourself sitting at the table. And Trent, you see yourself looking at you.
Am I?
Whoa!
As you look into your hands, you see these Trent's hands.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
I immediately reach for one of his transforming potions, but not knowing where they are stored upon his person, I'm just like, there's so many vials here. I don't know which one to drink to turn into a horrible mouth creature.
The very funny thing about this is that as you're like reaching around, Trent, you've lost like all athletic like everything in your body.
Oh yeah, no,
so
this
it's
guy's
just
horrendously out of shape. We're gonna have to institute a ship-wide
is
exercise
everything
requirement.
supposed to be hurting?
This is definitely.
Hang on, everybody. I have a +3 dexterity. Everybody calm
I was
down.
about to say, he's not an old man. Like,
It's just my brain just flashed back to Dad. What is wrong with you? Don't you ever eat?
but there is a difference
true.
between like being a normal healthy person and being like an Olympic athlete, which is kind of where Trent tries to maintain. So there is a difference there.
Now
You've gone from peace health to a little.
It's not like I suddenly can't, hold the weight of the air in my lungs anymore.
Yeah. Now the thing is that your bodies may have switched, but as you begin to talk, your voices haven't.
I think that this is weirder. I think that I wish it sounded like you also.
So
I actually agree with you because it
Yeah.
means there are physical changes that have happened between us.
Ooh.
Drekkie, this is what
Which
you're
one of
seeing.
these turns me into the mouth creature?
Oh, that one. He's just
What's
rocking
going
with me. Do that one.
I mean, it doesn't last for that long, so if you want to.
You want to drink the potion? We can. We should probably save it. It might be useful.
Absolutely not. I will never get this chance again.
Okay, go for it.
There's no way I'm drinking this thing in my body. Are you kidding me?
All right.
I'll destroy your body, not mine.
I mean, all right. If you want to, this is going to be very interesting.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely drinking the whatever one he pointed at. If it was actually the mouth creature potion,
Yeah, yeah.
then I'm
Drekkie-
drinking the
yeah.
mouth creature potion.
Drekkie, I want you to roll me a D100.
Oh boy.
Because you're the only one not involved in this. So if it's below a 50, it will
Let's go.
activate properly with
Let's
Trent. If it's above, it's going
Let's
to
go.
Boy.
74.
Oh, no.
Let's go.
This is the thing about like random potions
There we
and
go.
random stuff in D&D is that it will steamroll
He'll
something.
he'll do a bit at first.
Yeah.
Trent will like do a weird pose and be like, "My name is Mr. Hyde" or whatever, and then whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen.
You begin changing right as your body
clear.
switch back.
To be clear, you shoot up. These are not. You don't
Yeah.
drink a potion. These are worse.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It's a needle.
I trust Trent to do it, but
No, that's not a. That's if it was a thing he would drink, he would definitely do it. But like,
My question is, what
looks at
happens
himself.
if he does
He looks
drink
at
it?
you. Well, he looks
Oh.
looks at it because it's your body still, right?
Yeah.
And he looks down at the arm, and he looks at you, and he's like,
I do this like every day. It's fine.
"Is it like where though?"
You want me to do it?
Yeah, could you do that?
Do it.
Right, so the same thing's going to happen. It injects. You begin to feel the transformation, which you're not used to this.
It doesn't feel awesome.
It doesn't feel good.
I wouldn't say it's like super painful, but it doesn't feel awesome.
Yeah.
And it's like in the midst of the most like this is awful sensation, you switch bodies.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
So Ren, you like come to consciousness just in the
Ugh.
horrible amalgam, and Trent, you're back to how you were.
Wow. Is it like that every time?
I'll pretty immediately go back to normal, and I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
And those are your 5 potions so far. Of
Okay.
you have 10 more. No, you have 15 more. Actually, you have 20 potions. Then you have 15 more.
Right? You said 20. You said 15. I thought.
15, oh, did I say 15?
Okay, I got 10 more.
You did say 15.
Yeah,
yes.
10 more. You have 10 more that you're not sure yet.
Yeah, it's not like fun, but it works.
Well, I'm gonna be a little bit less blasé about it in the future. I think. I don't think I
No,
knew
bro.
what it. I thought it was just a fun thing you could do. I didn't realize it was unpleasant. I apologize.
What in all the realms that I just witnessed?
I think we both realized Dreki is standing here. We switched bodies with this potion. I'll put it. I'm like numbering them as I go and
Yeah.
make it.
And
Um,
if you'll excuse me for just one moment, and he will turn around and very, very casually walk over to the railing and absolutely puke his guts out
Yeah.
over the railing.
Yep. It's fair.
Like, I held it together for a bit. That was interesting, but yeah, he's gonna go and lose every meal he's ever eaten.
The only thing I can think of a body swap potion be useful for is trying to get into somewhere, depending on what it might be and how long it lasts.
That's what I was thinking. That's a lot of these I can't tell. I can't think of how they would be useful right now, but we'll hold on to them.
As
I
a
mean, what they do so far, and I'm assuming you just tell us so
Yeah.
that we save
Yeah.
time.
one turns you younger, one grows your hair longer, one makes a inverted mirror copy of yourself.
Like Scott Pilgrim. Sorry.
I mean, that mirror one sounds useful.
Does it?
You
I-
are fine.
I was just confused mostly.
Might distract somebody to hit that one instead of you.
This is true. Well, I think I'll take like whatever like key I've been making for them and put it somewhere that you can see it, and then be like, okay, I'm numbering them so you can reference if anybody needs these.
I don't know what the other ones might be useful for. Maybe if one of us loses our hair for whatever reason.
I don't know
By
if
the
it's-
way,
if it's permanent, if you drink all of it, we could give Ren a decent haircut.
Hey, watch it.
So says Pirouette, aka Shiro.
every so often
But
Trent
it's
throws
not
a
a fan.
rock at Dreki, by the by. Just every so often Trent picks up like a pebble off the deck and like throws it at Dreki. See if it goes through or if it pings off.
It bounces off.
It does, but it bounces off of the shield that you
Yeah.
said is a couple of inches before him, right? Just every once in a while, just by surprise, just like ping, and there's a little like in your shield.
It's not like you don't feel it, Dreki.
Are you gonna keep doing that? I can feel it. It's just not hitting me.
There's another one that hits you, and you see Kira from the other side doing the exact same thing.
Okay. The upside is it's gonna freak people out in battle, and that'll be fun.
Really
So,
cool.
Trent, I suppose we're heading over towards that place to get the outfitting for this ship.
No, no, we
Oh.
have. He'll look at Dreki, and he'll say, "We already have a mission. We should do what we set out to do first. Then we can find out what's going on in my hometown. You're a part of this crew as well. And I think we should
Fine.
find out what's wrong with your homeland first, if we can."
In all fairness, my home's in the West Blue.
So you use these terms,
So, hey, Peaches,
but you
do
must
have a world
understand.
map?
Yep. He like wheels one around and like slams it onto the table.
Okay. And I'm assuming I know the general area of where
Yes.
my home island would be on,
Yes.
even in this world map.
Yes.
So, assuming we're. And he'll try to remember where some islands might be in the East Blue, or just point out the East Blue in general. This right here, this is the East Blue. The world is broken up into 4 blues: north, east, south, and west. Because you see this strip of land here, that's the red line. You can't really pass it easily. And then what breaks it up along the end here is what everybody refers as the Grand Line. And then the 2 calm belts on either side. You don't sail through the calm belt.
So what you're saying is your
We're
homeland
here.
is
We're here in the East Blue right now.
too far away.
Yes, my home is all the way over here. And he'll point into more specific spot in the West Blue. And this area, we are a while from it, and it's going to be difficult to get to it.
Well, how did you get here?
A lot of ship hopping.
It's
And
like
a lot of traveling around.
I don't know much about the Sky Islands, obviously, but might it be easier to go up and over?
But I know of anything that might make that a possibility.
Kinda, sorta. There's a few like naval ships that can do that, and there's the Sky Islands has one way, but nothing that's super common. Commonly, the way that people would get across would be to brave the calm belt, or you just, oh, do you need something from that side and you're not there? You don't need it from that side.
Usually it's the world government getting involved at that point, and well, they're kind of not an option. I'm not familiar with how the Sky Islands work. It might be an option. Otherwise, let's just say going through the calm belt is not really an option.
Then yes, I would say that would be our next best step, would be to outfit the ship so that it can survive this vertical current.
Yes. I
It'll be nice to
You-
see home after all this time.
I
We
knew
should
that-
chat about what it's going to be like.
Yes, I appreciate that.
It's going to be a different experience, I think, than the rest of our time together.
In a good way?
Well, remember how when I came down here, I was so extraordinarily surprised when nobody or when nobody knew who my name or what my name was before I introduced myself?
Mhm.
That's the reality that we are going to be returning to most likely.
So everyone's gonna know who you are.
Everyone's gonna know who I am, yes.
I
And given the manuscripts I've been sending back, they'll probably have a at least reasonable idea of who you are as well. They may have already formed fan clubs.
what?
The Sky Islanders are always starved for entertainment. I haven't gotten anything back from the Seagulls, but I can only assume that the journals that I've been sending back there must be hit media by now.
How sure are you that you didn't get something back from the Seagulls?
There's nothing in my hands.
I meant before. I mean, right now. I mean, the above table, I take notes and I remember something.
Oh, that's right. They did send me back like fan letters at one point, right?
So long ago.
That's right. That's right. They did send back
Because we do
Okay.
have fan clubs. You said that
So-
and it reminded me.
and they were coming up with
Were names.
names for particular fan clubs of particular crew members. That's right.
Yeah, that's
Um
what I remembered.
so and I specifically said that I put them away, I believe. So I'm taking them out now and sharing them with the crew and letting them know
Yeah.
that, by the way, back in the Sky Islands, like they don't know you because all you have is what I've written, but
Right.
well, here. And he'll hand over the few fan letters. I'm sure that when we get back to a landlocked postal service that can handle larger bulk, there will be more.
This must have been
You-
so long ago.
It was so long ago. It was like episode 2 or 3, like way back. We're on what, episode 18 now? 17?
Yeah.
It's not super important at
Yeah,
the
keep on
moment.
going. I'll find it eventually.
It must have been before I was starting to actually take notes. Oh no.
It was Drecky's Shield Brothers, or Shield
Shield
Maidens.
Maiden.
Ren's Patience.
Patient.
Hate.
That's
Hate
horrible.
that.
Scarlet Squad.
That's first a little normal one.
Peach's Pack.
Normal.
Kira's Found Family was the newest
Oh.
one. And Trent, I'm letting you come up with the original name for your group.
Kira, or do you mean Alice?
I mean Alice.
That's the thing. So Trent's name is ubiquitous enough to where he doesn't have like a posse nickname. It's just anyone who's interested in dueling, and it's everyone because it's really boring, it turns out, up in the Sky Islands. So he doesn't really have like a pack name. It's just people who know who Trent is. That's kind of one of the reasons he left. Like it's not even a squad anymore. It's just everybody. But now
One
we're
of
going
those
to come
giant
back and it's
fan
going to be awesome.
bases.
I cannot hear anything you're saying right now.
You go. I was just talking to Mitty.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
You see,
we're
Tricky kind of confused about the fan
Yeah.
letters.
Look, I've been taking pictures and I've been jotting down my thoughts, and I may or may not have a publisher back home.
This is a weird feeling of being known but not for a bad thing.
And because we haven't been yet, they don't know the real you. So that's another reason why it's going to be great to come up and look, whatever's happening up there, I'm sure it must be nothing. I can show you around. Look, there are perks to being famous. And I can show all of you the best time of your lives while we're waiting on any more information. I'm sure it'll be wonderful. It'll be a vacation.
It sounds nice in theory, yeah. Huh.
Usually people don't use the term war for something that's not nothing.
I'm sure it must be a misunderstanding. We don't do that. That's not a thing that we do.
While I don't necessarily trust her, even if she didn't stab us in the back with this deal that we made, she said somebody from down here in the blues went up to the island and started causing problems. So while it may not necessarily be a Sky Islander thing, there are enough people down here willing to do some terrible things.
And we've now heard from two different people that there's some kind of conflict going on up there. I hope
Well,
it's not. I hope it's fine.
I'm sure it's just overblown, and when we get there, it'll all turn out to be nothing.
And before we end for the evening, our camera is going to pull back and up as slowly moving in to what appears to be a massive temple that is floating on one of these islands. A woman garbed in saintly robes lifts a golden cup to her lips and downs what appears to be wine before setting that onto her stone throne as the cheering of her name, Saint Joan, rings out through the air. And that is where we're going to end for tonight.
St. Joan.
Thank you all so much for joining us this evening as we are going to slowly move into the next arc of our journey. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time. I'm very excited for this coming arc. So, let's say where we'll be, what we're doing, where we can find you all. Let's go with Luke.
Hello. My name is Luke. I am going to
Luke,
be.
you know what we all want to hear about.
I don't. Okay. First thing is that the first thing is that I will be in another game soon. Over on Paige's channel, who's not here yet, so or not here tonight, so I won't go into it, but keep an eye out. That's in like 2 weeks ish. Anyway, other than that, if you're really locked into what's happening in East Central Illinois, I got you. Follow me on Twitter, I guess. I don't. I believe the cat burglar stories have ended with the return of the long missing cat. But hey, shout out to microchips. Cat was missing for 3 years and I found it. Um, if I have more fun stories, I'll let you know. But I am so brain dead right now. That's what I got going on.
Trent.
Hey, that's me. The big thing for me is I have a YouTube channel where I play some games and have some fun. That's over at youtube.com/gamingmathematically. I'm about to start a brand new XCOM Long War of the Chosen run, heavily modded. If you like watching me try desperately not to get all of my soldiers killed, it's a great place. It's a great time. I'm also doing some Skyrim, some other stuff. I just recently played a new game called Book of Hours. It's from the same folks that did Cultist Simulator. They're both very like cerebral, like card and timer based books. I really like them. Strong recommend if you decide to go and play either of them, either Book of Hours or Cultist Simulator. Go in blind and try it out and die a bunch of times. And it's one of those games that's better just being explored organically. But I do have some explainer videos on Cultist Simulator over on youtube.com/gaming mathematically, beginning and ending with a plug. Hell yeah.
Panda.
Hi, I'm Red Panicola, and you'll find me on the internet at the same username, even if shitter is a hellscape that we wish to escape. Sometimes we still have to deal with it. If I'm not here, I am on the opposite Thursday crew, where we play Blood and Cinders, a 5.19 game with Javante as our DM, as well as Arclight Court, Pie Guy, and Hollycrown, where Javante also tortures us with some dark shit, especially our dad bard. Familial issues abound, but
As always.
always. But otherwise, I don't have much else to say other than maybe plug Nat 19's upcoming Splash book. They just released their Dead Saint record that's for that same setting, Psalmus Domina, which is all their saint, lore behind Sword Saints. The next Splash book that they're going to be coming out with is Three Gentle Sins, I believe, which is more based off of eldritch horrors and such like that, given the nature of these three gentle sins that aren't that gentle. And you want to support that, throw gift subs at them, whether it's 51 tier, 5 3 tier, and I forget some of the other ones and how to do it. You get to pick what goes in the books and help them create what's going on. Otherwise, keep your eyes out for, their other books. Guide to Retia. They're coming out with a book called Zalgalta's Exolunar Exploration. I believe the pre-orders are still open on BackerKit. I could be wrong, but go ahead, support them. They bring out some good shit, and it helps us play Blood and Cinders.
That reminded me, I have another little plug. At the end of this month, Gen Con. I will be there. I'm not part of events. I will just be there. But I am my friend at Soul Muppet Publishing. If you're interested in like Orbital Blues or Mad as Hell just came out, and Paint the Town Red just came out. Those last two, I had a very tiny role in helping those books happen, which was the coolest shit ever. And I'm going to be helping them just like do some customer service. So if you want to come by and buy some books, I can tell you all about them because they're really, really cool games.
And then, hi, it was me. Hi, I'm your DM, Javante. You can find me over at my channel and my Twitter, which is Javante. What am I doing? I have games every Thursday. So this and Blood and Cinders. I have a casting call up now for a little bit longer because I'm the anime guy. So we're doing Naruto 5e. So if you're interested in that, join in. At some point in the coming days, I'm going to be streaming the Ultimate Ninja Storm games because Pie Guy needs to learn the story of Naruto, and that's the best way to teach them.
Surprisingly, actually, yeah, it is.
I do have another game happening very soon, but it's not going to be on here. So I'll tell you all how you can see it not here on my Twitter. I'm still working on a book. There's things in the works that are coming out all around. Other than that, thank you all for joining us this evening, and we will see you next time.
Bye.